What's up? Graham, how the hell are you this afternoon, this fine evening, morning, wherever it is you may be located? I know it's also evening for you, as it is me. However, here we are, part 4 of Resident Evil 4. I'm not doing too bad today. Today was a good day. This was a good weekend, as a matter of fact. Let's see. So yeah, I finished chapter 10. I'm now on chapter 11. So the goal going into tonight was to finish this game, but I've got 6 chapters to go. So I really don't think that's going to happen. I'm going to plug through as much of it as I can. If it gets too late, I'm going to have to call it, and I'll just have to try to squeeze one in, I guess, some other time whenever I happen to have a free couple hours. When that's going to be, I don't know. And then, as for the rest of the series, 5, 6, 7, and 8, those are probably going to be played off-stream whenever I get a chance to do those as well. But, I'm trying to remember what happened at the end of Chapter 10. Okay, having fallen into Ramon's trap, Leon finds himself deep below the castle where he runs into Luis. Well, so much for that recap. But yeah, Leon and Ashley got separated again. For like, I don't know, the 3rd or 4th time now. Leon's doing a pretty shitty job. Let's just be honest. He has one job, and that's to go into this Spanish village and rescue the president's daughter, and she's been taken from him like 3 times. Things are not going well for Mr. Leon. So I don't think we're going to get a radio communication or anything. But we got Luis with us, so there's that. Alright, we are decently stocked up on the stuff. The proverbial stuff. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember where I left off and what I was doing and where I was going. It's only been 2 days, but lots happened in 2 days. Let's see here. So I've got 10 gunpowder, large resources, small resources. I've got plenty of handgun ammo. A little low on submachine gun ammo. Got a good amount of rifle ammo. So let's get some more. Well, we ain't getting more shotgun shells, neither. Well, we'll go with more handgun ammo because we can always use more handgun ammo. Let's just be honest about that. And, yeah, we'll replenish some bolts as well. So we've got a good stock of those. So, let's head over here to Mr. Woody Boy and...
Welcome. I've got something new for you, mate.
Do you? I see nothing new.
All my wares are in tip-top shape, I assure you.
Yeah, I honestly see nothing new. I think I talked to him shortly before the end of the last...
Will that be all, then?
Oh, maybe this is what... Oh, no, there was something new here in buy, and I didn't see anything new. Yeah, I've got nothing to sell.
Next time, then.
Yeah, next time, then. Well, let's see here. Before we get too far... Well, we're not going that way. I think the only way we can go is that away. So before we get too far, we're going to crack open ye old Mountain Day. And we're going to get into this. Hopefully you got yourself a beverage. Grim, I know you got a beverage, and I got a feeling it's a code red day. Am I correct on that assumption?
A little hard for me to put my faith in someone who used to work for Umbrella.
So you heard, huh? Umbrella's done for. You don't need to worry about them anymore.
You didn't answer my question. What are you after?
I just want to feel good about myself. Make amends. Or something like that.
Now, Mr. Luis here did give Leon some sort of injection at the end of the last chapter. Medicine, I assume, to deal with Las Plagas. Okay, I should probably use this green herb, at least. Yeah, just get most of my health back. I should have talked to the guy about repairing my body armor, but, well, I didn't.
Hey, since when was this a dead end? This used to lead to the exit.
Well, I guess we need dynamite. You know where I can find some dynamite, Luis?
Looks like we've got company. What do you want to do?
Arriba, asshole!
Believe me, I know.
Okay, why is this no longer on my shortcuts? That needs to be there. Who keeps throwing the boomsticks at me? Where the fuck did you people come from? Damn. Oh, great.
Not bad.
Are we done? Fucking hell. Okay, now, where do I find me some boomsticks? Oh, locked. Of course it is. Give him hell, Luis. Where the hell are all these dudes even coming from? About time you showed up, useless.
I bet I could use this.
Dynamite, huh? Nice find, my friend.
Yeah, should make quick work of that dead end.
Yeah, where you on that one, Luis? Ooh, a golden hourglass, eh? No gem slots. I'm gonna guess I want to move. Oh! I guess I didn't move far enough. Okay. Noted.
What'd you do?
I was not expecting a Crash Bandicoot style, you know, rock slide right then. Hey, Luis. Dynamite. Dynamite. Hey, Luis. What do you think dynamite meant, bruh?
You handle yourself pretty well. You sure you're just a researcher?
I'm just an average guy who happens to be quite the ladies' man.
Quite the ladies' man, eh?
After you, I insist.
Such a gentleman.
Oh, that's just perfect.
you owe me.
Luis, heads up!
Now I don't owe you shit, my guy.
Is it always like this with you?
Oh, there's two of them. That's just perfect.
Show me what kind of man you are, Chico!
Okay, well, let's not fuck around and let's just use this now.
There you go. Shit, can't get through the armor.
Luis just got leveled. Whoosh. Whoosh.
Here it goes.
Ah, I see. Over here, Luis. Oh, he's mad.
Louis!
Fuck. I was hoping maybe one of them would be close enough.
It moved. It moved.
Wait, where's my scope? There we go.
It moved. It moved.
I know he ain't dead. Ain't no way he
This
dead.
other one's not gonna be easy.
Sorry, keep our friend busy for me.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, okay, I see, I see. Well, look at Luis being a badass all of a sudden.
Just for you. Leon, shoot it. Shit. Beautiful. Just as planned. All right, let's finish this guy off.
Let's. I suppose you did help, didn't you? You want to, like, get this guy off my ass here, bud? That'd be great. Feel like using this thing, there's definitely a trick to it, and if I could have figured it out, it would have made these guys ridiculously easy. But that ain't that ain't the first fat bastard I've ever had to deal with, so that helped.
Come on. How's it look?
There. It's open.
Thanks, my guy.
Well, that was a pain.
They're keeping those things cooped up down here, too?
The underground here is sacred to them. See, this is where they discovered Las Plagas, preserved inside ancient deposits of Ember.
Of course they did.
Oh, so they went straight up Jurassic Park with parasites. That's just perfect. Yeah, probably the only problem was anytime I got them to their knees, they weren't on the thing. Maybe the first one was, but the second one I couldn't get him on the thing either time.
You're not suggesting we ride this thing?
Do you see any other way? Give us a push, Sancho.
Who are you calling Sancho?
There, it's moving. This should speed things up a bit.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Hey, we're in a hurry, right? Oh, by the way,
What now?
hope you like thrill rides. Going off the rails! Lean! Shit! This thing's gonna flip! Mierda! Do something about those parts! Oh yeah! Switch tracks! If we don't, we're gonna crash!
Settle down, Luis. I can jump the track. That's right.
It's them! Watch out!
Arriba, asshole.
We're going off the rails! Give me a hand!
Hell no. We did jump the track though. I don't see you shooting, Luis. Hell, I think I'm using your gun. I got plenty of my own, bud. Whoosh it. Whoosh it.
This it?
Afraid not. Things are just getting started.
Oh, great. Where the fuck you people come from?
Not bad, right?
Fucking shit. Alright, we got 2 gemstones we can put on this. 2 diamonds. 2 yellow diamonds. That gives us 21,000. What about 2 rubies? Because I got a ton of rubies. 12,000. Okay. I think I should save them diamonds for when I got something that's a little more valuable anyways. Oh, great. Another one.
All right, let's go.
Not this again.
Whee!
Is that noise where I keep hitting?
We've got trouble.
This is kind of fun.
I'm glad you're having a ball, Louise.
Left turn. Shit, this thing's gonna flip. We're going off the rails. Give me a hand.
Settle down, bud.
Look! You can see where they dug up the bugs. Ahead!
You're kidding. Get the brick!
It's an interchange. There might be an incline. Floor it. That's the spirit.
What? Are you serious?
Floor it.
Jump!
Oh yeah!
Luis!
Can I get a hand? Give us a 3-2-1 next time, eh, Sancho?
Whatever.
You're not too bright, man.
Oh, man. Huh. But actually, this works.
But you got some big,
Oh, yeah.
round, hairy
Let's get on that
cojones.
meat.
Nuts, man.
Give me a break.
Sweet.
We can make it if we circle around. Come on.
Pain in my ass.
Look, man, hanging out with you ain't exactly been a walk in the park, neither.
I knew it! Stay sharp! These guys have camouflage.
Yeah, this ain't the first time I dealt with them, bud. Alright. Got a merchant request. Too many have lost their lives to the never-ending swarm of insects. It is a plague. Destroy the entrances to their gigantic hive and save us from another tragedy. Destroy all the entrances to the hive. There's 4 of them. Yellow herb. Thank you. Okay, so...
Keep coming.
You got this!
I have a feeling I'm waiting on you, my guy. Or not. Guess I can just go this way.
I hate insects! Take care of them for me, would ya?
How about you open fire instead of your mouth?
Hey, I'm the brains, you're the brawn.
Something tells me I gotta go this way. And that's just gonna lead me round and about. I'm getting lots of stuff. It's starting to worry me a little bit. As we all know, whenever a game starts giving you stuff, something's about to happen. Ooh, gold bar. Oh, what's up, my guy?
Oh, break's over, I suppose.
What are you selling?
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. I'll buy almost anything. Ah, I'll buy it at a Give that the care it deserves, mate. There you are. You've exhausted our normal range of services for this weapon. If you're interested in something more, well, you catch my drift.
Take
Better
one of
to
them.
be over-prepared, am I right?
Absolutely.
Well then, what come back and...
Okay. So I've got 2 red herbs, no green herbs.
Need time.
You know what?
Take a look. Something's bound to catch your eye.
I have a feeling that's doing a lot of nothing. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a feeling that's what those were. Alright, well, there's one more somewhere. Now that I know what they look like. There you are.
Mission accomplished.
There we go. Kind of ridiculous how many bullets I had to use for that.
Leon! Use this!
Sorry.
You mean to tell me you just have ammo? Well, hand it over. Cough it up, you dirty bastard.
So that's a request. Well, look at you, mate.
Alright, I got 4 spinels from him. Chalice of Atonement. I bet you I could sell that for a lot with some
That
gems
is
in it.
killing me. Years haven't been kind to us, I suppose.
See, there's really nothing in here that I want, though. Like, nothing that I want to spend 28... I mean, I could get the Matilda, but I already soaked a shit ton into my handgun. I mean, the yellow herb would be nice. Might as well. I've got the 3 to spend on it. And I've got... that, so...
In travels.
yeah. Alright. And you know what? I've got a first aid spray and 2 of these, so yeah, let's use one now. Boost that health a little bit. Will you hurry the fuck up? There you go.
Phew. I'm beat. Makes you appreciate tech like this.
I don't get you. Why risk your life like this? You don't know us.
I told you. It makes me feel better.
Well, what'd you
Be straight
do?
with me for once.
Los Iluminados. I was working for them.
Uh-huh.
See? There you go.
Helping the 2 of you doesn't make up for it. I know that. But still, I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
In that case, you better get serious.
Harsh words for a squire.
I still don't trust this guy.
We're out of that hellhole. The fresh air is calling our names. Por fin! Gus, if we made it all this way, you know it means we're almost...
Almost what?
Luis!
Long time no see, rookie.
Major Krauser? What the hell? Why?
And who the hell is he?
Stolen goods. And killing a few rats along the way. Easy work.
Ashley. It was you.
You catch on quick. Didn't I teach you? Knives are faster. Not good.
Part of me feels like I'm supposed to know who this guy is, but I don't.
We are just getting started, rookie.
Are you being controlled by that cult?
This has nothing to do with them. I'm a free man who made a choice.
Major! You're not thinking think straight.
My mind's clearer than it's ever been. Now focus! Show me what you got!
Soldier like you. Why would you work for these freaks?
Why? You forgotten what happened 2 years ago.
Operation Javier?
Operation Javier. An entire unit. Wiped out. And our own government let it happen. Haven't you learned anything these last 2 years?
Okay,
Just
so
like I taught you.
their history took place in between the events of
Get ready.
Raccoon City and now.
Not bad. Is that all you've got? They killed us all. Without honor, without mercy. Only devastating power. What's wrong with wanting the same for myself?
Krauser! I can understand. What happened was unforgivable. But that doesn't give you the right to hurt innocent people.
You're still a kid. Holding on to fantasies of what's right and wrong. I know every move. You learn them from me. Try hard. Let's see it, rookie. The hell's the matter with you? Oh. Nice footwork, rookie.
How's that foot to the face?
Not bad, rookie. What's wrong? Not looking too steady.
Shit. You don't leave me with much choice.
Enough play, rookie. You haven't changed a damn bit. What a disappointment. Not looking good, eh, my friend? And such a loss to the ladies of the world.
Don't talk.
Take this. The key to my laboratory. Go there and remove those damn parasites. Help Ashley. You know, I led a pretty shitty life. But now, eh? What do you think, Leon? People can change, right?
You know, as annoying and irritating as this guy was, he didn't deserve that. Like, I didn't trust the guy, but I didn't want him to die either. Well, there's the end of chapter 11. Oh, I got a challenge completion for that. 1 death. Oh, my accuracy's way up. That's good. Yeah, as soon as he said, you know, 2 years ago or whatever, I'm like, okay, then yeah, we haven't seen anything between Major Krauser and Leon, because there's 6 years between the events of 2 and 3 and 4.
You were a fine knight, Don Quixote. You won't get away with this, Krauser.
Leon, there's only time to say this once, so listen up. They took your friend to the top of the clock tower. If you hurry, you might get there before she turns into one of them.
So you aren't heartless after all. I guess I should be thankful?
Yeah, you should.
No, thanks. Alright, head for the clock tower. Sell a scratched emerald. Can be found in the Vile Thing's nest. It's in the courtyard. And the disgrace of the Salazar family. That detestable Ramon Salazar. Even the very sight of this of his image makes my skin crawl. Do me a service and find some way to deface the portrait of him shown in the room in the photograph, will you? Not particular about how doing it. Hitting it with something might do the trick. So I guess if I find this photograph and damage it in some way, that's that completion? Okay.
Take a look. Something's bound to catch your eye. Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. Stocking up while you can. Wise choice. Good as new. A well-tuned weapon, come back anytime.
Oh. Okay, well, I guess we're going... courtyard and wherever that is. Good stuff on sale. That's right. Well, I've been trying to complete the merchant requests, but at the same time, I don't want to waste too much time looking for something that if I don't know where it is. So I'm not going to worry about those because
the clock tower. Hang in there, Ashley.
In order to get to the courtyard, I'd have to backtrack, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm going back there anyways. Because the courtyard is way over here. And I don't know where that picture would be, so...
You are nothing, if not unyielding, Mr. Kennedy. However, I'm afraid it ends here. Expel this intruder!
Sweet.
Shit.
I'm getting real tired of you and your shit. What the fuck?
One down.
You know what? Let's just use this. Get some more health.
Not bad, right? Body armor's not looking great.
Ho 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 ho. That was close. Whoosh! Whoosh! I didn't realize there was going to be multiple of those. Hopefully I can hide right here. I'll tell you what, like normally I really enjoy, you know, action-oriented, linear, story-driven games, right? So a game like this would normally be right up my alley. And while this game isn't bad, I have stated that I've enjoyed this particular game a little less than the others in the series. Straight up just German suplexed his ass. This game does what it does well. It does really well, and that is, you know, really heavy action-based combat. You know, it's extremely tense when things do get nuts.
Lift. How thoughtful.
It's just compared to the
lift. Damn. Shit. Need to drop some weight.
So anyways, what I was saying was when things get intense, and so what their goal is, what their, main objective is to make a really, intense, you know, action-based horror game rather than a survival, you know, puzzle-based horror game. And I had mentioned in Code Veronica that I was starting to feel a little bit of series fatigue by that point. I felt like 3 did a really good job of changing up the formula when it needed to. While still keeping the identity of what I felt like the Resident Evil series had been up to that point. This game is a drastic departure from that. And especially because I played 2, 3, the 2 and 3 remakes. So they are really quite similar in feel when it comes to the gameplay. But on the flip side, they're also very different at the same time. And it's different in a way going right from 2, 3 to 4. I mean, I did, you know, get Code Veronica in there. So there was one game in between. But still, I played 2 and 3 very recently. So it's almost jarring how much different this one is compared to 2 and 3. You know what I mean? Like, it's similar in terms of, like, the controls, the way the characters handle, you know, aiming and shooting and all that stuff, but it's a drastic departure from what the Resident Evil series had been up to this point. And I remember playing the 4th one, you know, back in the day on GameCube, and I was unaware that I could die right there. So this game is enjoyable, but it's not exactly what I think of right off the, you know, when I think Resident Evil, I think classic Resident Evil. I think of Code Veronica. I think of, like, Zero and the 1 remake from the early 2000s. When I think Resident Evil, this isn't what comes to mind.
That son of a bitch.
But I talked about, you know, series fatigue, and I feel like if they didn't change it, then, you know, that's a completely different story, because at that point, you know, the game no longer feels, you know, they've done the same thing for too long. So, I mean, I don't really, I guess, have my own opinion on what they could have done better. You know what I mean? I don't remember oh, we gotta walk slow.
All right.
I don't remember a ton of Resident Evil 6, but I seem to remember that one being a much more, you know, a much more action-based game than the older ones. 5, I assume, is going to be a lot like this one. But when it comes to 7 and 8, with those being in first person and, you know, having like a completely new cast of characters and all that stuff, I'm not sure what to expect going into 7 and 8. And one of the things
All right.
that sounds really cool about what they're doing with Requiem is it sounds like, you know, Leon's playthrough is going to be a lot like this. And I think Resident Evil 4, this game, this remake, is the most recent game release that they've done in the series. I think it was... I think after 6... I think after 6 they did, maybe they, well, let's see here. I know they usually do, lately they've done like remake, new release, remake, new release, so I feel like it was Resident Evil 2, then 7, then Resident Evil 3, then 8, then a remake of 4, and so now the next one is going to be Resident Evil 9, so that's why there's a lot of rumor going around of what the next remake's going to be, because if they follow that same formula, then after Resident Evil 9 would be, you know, another remake. But it sounds like Resident Evil 9, the Leon bit will be you know, more like this, whereas the Grace portion will maybe kind of be more back to its roots. And I feel like, because, you know, Resident Evil 0 had 2 characters, Resident Evil 1 had 2 characters, Resident Evil 2 had 2 characters, you know, Code Veronica, you switch back and forth between, you know, Claire and Chris. In 3, you switch back and forth between Jill and Carlos. You know, so 2 protagonists is not uncommon to the series. They've done it, and they've done it well. So I almost feel like Resident Evil 9 is going to do one of 2 things. It's either going to be really, really good, because it's, I guess, maybe catering to both audiences. And so therefore fans of the classic style and this style, this more modern style, will both have something in that game. But at the same time, it could be the opposite. It could be they tried to do too much of it. They tried to cater to everybody, so therefore both experiences will be lackluster.
Welcome.
We can only wait
Can
and
I
see.
interest you in? Might want to take... care of welcome. Thank you. Easy work. That's good work, if I do say so myself. Not enough cash, stranger.
My
Your
bad.
weapons are in good hands, mate. I'll see you right. Come back anytime.
So one of the things I did do in my stream on Friday, I got the rocket launcher. I have it on standby for when I really need it. Yeah, how dare I try to buy something and not have enough money?
Hello, stranger.
So I am actually pretty excited for Resident Evil Requiem. More so excited for the Grace portion of it than I am the Leon portion of it, because while the Leon portion, from, you know, what gameplay I have seen, you know, and the footage I have seen of it, it looks like, if you're a fan of Resident Evil 4, you know, in this particular game, which a lot of people regard as, you know, their favorite or best Resident
And
Evil.
so,
Hold
I
on.
have delivered the girl to you as promised. Do tell our Lord to not forget the loyalty of his servant, Ramon.
Ashley!
Such a fool, Mr. Kennedy.
Look at this fucking toddler in his powdered wig.
With Lord Sadler's
You talk too much.
failed.
Thank you.
Vulgar, utterly uncivilized. Mongrel.
About time we shut that sumbitch up.
Allow me to show you the power I've been granted by my master. The power of God. The stage is set for the final act.
Wonderful.
My script, Mr. Kennedy. So don't get too carried away. You'll be getting this over.
Glory a las plagas.
Well then, why don't you show me what a first-class script is like through your own actions? Transition to irregular meter. Dance or die, as you desire. Either way suits you wonderfully. Qué bonito. You dance the bolero superbly. There's something amiss. This show has only just begun. Was that an act of defiance against me? You're simply precious. You're small, small man. You worm. You worthless piece of filth. Damn you, damn you, damn you.
Watch your language, my lord. What would others think of you?
This means death. It's long, miserable death. You tiny, ugly, sickly half-wit. You should never have been born, you demon child. I'll send you back to the hell you came from.
I think he's a little upset. Just getting that vibe.
Stay still. Bastard, troublesome bastard.
Oh shit.
That was rather entertaining, Mr. Kennedy.
Okay. Yeah, has the nerve to call Leon sickly. But anyway, what I was trying to say is I'm actually quite looking forward to the Ashley segment. Not Ashley, Grace section of the new Resident Evil, because if it's a, you know, return to the roots of the Resident Evil that I enjoy, the more, you know, survival horror where, you know, because this one, you know, ammo's fairly plentiful. You know, you don't really have to think about resource management nearly as hard as the older ones. And that was one of the things that I actually really enjoyed about the early ones, was every action had consequences, good or bad, you know.
Leave me out of your crappy script.
Well then, why don't you show me what a first-class critic is like through your own actions? Oh dear, I just realized I haven't set the cost of this play. You, oh yes, you shall play the role of my Brigantito. Fitting, don't you think? So then, Brigantito, stands until we reach the grand finale. Your death.
Well, what about my nose and my sinuses? Oh, I'm sure you were thinking the same thing I was. The sad part is I'm tempted to go get my rocket launcher, right? But I think I only have one rocket for it. So, and I don't feel like that would be enough.
biggest scene is over.
Leave me out of your crappy script.
Well then, why don't you show me what first-class script is like? Do your own actions.
For the opening that immediately follows Ramon's acid spray attack and aim for his true form inside the mouth. Yeah, well, it's easier said than done, my guy. You know what? Let me actually take the scope off of this. It might actually help me with aiming a little bit. Because when I'm zoomed way in,
And so,
it takes me longer to line up the shot.
You are nothing but a message from my script, Mr. Kennedy. So don't get too carried away. Your biggest scene is over.
Leave me out of your crappy script.
Well then, why don't you show me what first-class script is like? Do your own actions. Was that an act of defiance against me?
Shit.
You're simply precious. You're small man. I truly enjoyed your third-rate performance, Mr. Kennedy.
No, I don't want to change the game mode. Thanks for telling me I suck.
inflated flashes. You're small, small man. Transition to irregular meter. Dance or die, as you desire. Either way suits you wonderfully. There's something amiss. The show has only just begun. Oh dear, I just realized I haven't seen the cast of this play. For you, oh yes, you shall play the role of my Pulgarcito. Fitting, don't you think? So then, Pulgarcito, let us dance until we reach the grand finale. Your death. Now then, once more, I want to see you trip on yourself. You worm. You worthless piece of filth. Damn you, damn you, damn you.
Watch your language, my lord. What would others think of you?
This means death. A slow, miserable death. You tiny, unsightly half-wit. You should never have been born, you demon child. I'll send you back to the hell you came from. Why do you flee, you insolent dog? First your nose, your ears, then your fingernails, your lips. I'll save your eyes for last. I shall drink the blood out of every last cavity of your body. Every drop. Oh, I cannot wait. Bastard! Troublesome bastard! Why are you looking at me like that? Me,
No, no, no.
I must admit, Mr. Kennedy.
As soon as he got me with that acid spit and he went down to a knee, I seen his face open up and I'm like, that's it. You know, I might actually be able to get a few free shots in him right there at the beginning.
You'll be just seeing me over.
Leave me out of your crappy script.
Well then, why don't you show me what a first-class critic is like? Through your own actions.
Damn. I don't have enough gunpowder yet.
Small man. You were.
Watch your language, my lord. What will others think of you?
You know, maybe forcing him down here is the way to go.
I must admit, that was rather entertaining, Mr.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe forcing him down there to that bottom level might be the way to go. I just have to keep my distance from him. Which is easier said than done down there, but...
So don't get too carried away. You can just see me over.
Leave me out of your crappy script.
Well then, why don't you show me what a first-class critic is like? Through your own actions.
We definitely ain't getting through this game tonight. That just ain't gonna fucking happen. I hate how this drop is completely random, because I got nothing out of that but money.
So don't get too carried away. You'll be just see me over.
Leave me out of your crappy script.
Well then, why don't you show me what a first-class critic is like? Through your own actions.
Watch your language, my lord. What would others think of you?
This means death. Slow, miserable death. You tiny, ugly You should never have been born, you demon child! I'll send you back to the hell you came from!
Got him, finally. Damn. Lip Rouge. The fuck do I want that for? Well, I do still have a first aid spray left. Might as well use that. Okay. That took a lot more ammo than it should have. But there is some handgun ammo down here still. Oh, and these barrels right in there. There we go. All right.
Ashley, no time to lose.
You know, you would think. Let's just think about this for a second. After the events of Code Veronica, it seems like, you know, we would stay away from islands. All that time we spent trying to go up, now we're going back down.
Krauser, where do you think you're taking her?
Well, now Ashley got put on a boat. Housekeeper's Memo 1. I have failed you, my lord. I was unable to fulfill your final commandment and keep the boy from the path of wickedness. I caught a glimpse of Master Ramon's evil temperament during his younger years, when he discovered his servant mocked him by uttering pulgarcito behind his back. He summoned her to his private chambers. After forcing her to kneel before him, Ramon doused her face with a vial of vitriol he pulled out of his pocket. The young master watched with glee when the servant writhed in agony as the skin melted from her face. His twisted grin still haunts my dreams to this very day. As time passed, Ramon's treachery only deepened, and that infernal cult soon learned they could prey upon his vulnerable heart. Curse the fiends. They manipulated Master Ramon and turned him into their puppet. Worst of all, they managed to use him to unleash Las Plagas that the Salazar family has fought so long and hard to keep sealed away. Lord Diego, rest assured I intend to watch over Master Ramon till the very end, whatever fate may befall us. As a faithful servant of the Salazar family since birth, it is my duty and my penance to you. Okay.
Perfect. Won't have to swim after all.
Oh, how convenient. There just happens to be two boats. Krauser must not be that smart after all if he's willing to just, you know, leave the boat intact. You know, a quick grenade, you know, or a few shots to the hull, and Leon be simming. Pretty much, yeah. Who was then manipulated, apparently, into releasing Los Plagas.
Looking for something?
Give it. Oh, are you coming with me? Defeat Ramon, defeat 5 enemies with the iron balls in the clock tower. Didn't even try for that one, but we got it. That's 10 deaths. Yikes. My accuracy, though, is up to 80%. I think that's the highest I've had in a chapter so far. 76, 76, 73, 76, 80. Yeah, cool. All right, let's start. What is this, chapter 12? I don't trust her either.
You look like you've got something to say.
I have something to ask you. But I don't think I'll get a straight answer. Raccoon City. You know, after the incident, the world changed. Try to save one person, 100 others die. I guess I changed too.
You? Leon S. Kennedy. You haven't changed. You just think you have.
So here's my question. Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use me again?
What do you think? We're here. Don't think too hard, handsome. See you later.
Story of my life.
Yeah, she's a mercenary. She ain't trying to help Leon. This is chapter 13. Okay. Apparently we're going to the wharf. Well, this looks like it's just going to be wonderful. Oh yeah, that looks great.
Ashley. There you are.
I do not remember this section of the game at all.
Need to hurry.
Well, it looks like that doesn't move, so there's that. Eroded cave epitaph. Expelled by the militant wicked, we find ourselves in exile. Withered is the grass, barren are the trees. We wait in expiation. This isolated island our purgatory. Yet despair not, brothers and sisters, our time shall come. Esther Sadler. Okay, so I know. Trying to figure out what year that would be. I'm not not that great with Roman numerals once you get past X's. So MDCCXLI Roman numerals. That would be 1741. So M is 1,000, D is 500, CC is 200, so that's where you get the 1700 from. And then XL is 40. Because L is 50, but you put the X before the L, then it becomes 40. And then the I is 1, so 1741. That is a thing we now know. We learned a thing or two about a thing or two today.
I have something I think you like. Welcome. I've got something new for you, mate.
Oh.
Why not try your hand at a new gun, stranger? Might save your life. I don't always have this in stock, stranger.
Ah, case upgrade. Alright, repair that.
The care it deserves, mate.
Repair
Good
that.
as new.
You can have that.
A deal well struck.
Can I upgrade? Nope. Damn it. I'm still a little short.
Any comeback, welcome.
Now, I could probably just buy
There's some
this.
things money can't buy.
You know what? I'm getting towards the end of the game.
Good instinct, stranger.
Let's do that.
Well then, what can I do you?
And actually, give me that too.
In for a bit of rubbish collection, stranger.
Let's see. So if we do 2 of these and 1 of these, that gives us 27,000. Now, if we replace this with that, that gives us a 3-color bonus for 24,000. What if we did all 3 of these? 23,000. Okay. We'll do that. We'll keep the yellow diamonds for something else. And then this here, we've got 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. So that's 35,000.
Welcome.
There's 58 grand.
I'll buy it at a high price. That is a top-notch weapon. You really don't settle for anything less than the best, do ya?
Nope. Alright, yeah, let's upgrade
A
that too.
well-tuned weapon can make up for... There you are. Come back anytime.
Yeah, that's the hope anyways.
De aquí no sales. ¡Te atraparemos! ¡Te atraparemos!
Damn it.
Oh, that's just wonderful.
One down.
Oh, hell no.
There you go.
Ain't fucking with that. At least, you know, it's not just wave after wave after wave of enemies. You know what I mean? Like, there is a way to, you know, you can just beat them and then, you know, shit calms down a little bit. You know, some games it's just non-stop. I don't think I want to do that. I need to go that way. I missed a red herb and I missed one of my bolts, but that's okay. Where the fuck you come from?
Voy a bañarme en tu sangre.
It's got teeth.
It's got teeth. That's just great. Fucking shit.
¿Qué más, pollas? Sé que estás ahí. Te atraparemos. De aquí no sales. Sé que... Estás ahí. Sigo patrullando. ¿Dónde te has metido?
A rocket launcher?
Oh, that's just great.
¡A cubierto!
This isn't good. They keep coming. Not bad, right?
Oh.
Body armor's not looking.
Oh. Need more ammo, like something fierce. There's 10 rounds.
This is where they're keeping Ashley?
I don't know, Leon. Go ask him. Leon just straight took an RPG to the face.
Come on. Shit. Twisty son of a bitch.
Well, I didn't need to come down here, but I got greedy. And that thing could fetch some cash. So can this. Considering I've only got one square gemstone. Let's see. So that gives us 36,000. That gives us 34,000. So yeah, let's go with the 3 colors on that one. This one I'm going to need some more gems for. Okay, well, we got 10 handgun rounds and 3 shotgun rounds. If only the merchant sold ammo. I think that's the first time in this game I've actually ran out of ammo, though. Oh, there's gunpowder down there. Need the stuff! Got enough? No, I don't have small resources. Damn it. Okay. Well, I've got 11 rounds in that gun. Something, I guess.
No good.
Cool. Come on, go ahead. Got them to run into their own trap. I wasn't sure if that was going to work. But am I glad it did. Gunpowder. Shotgun shells. Looks like there's nothing else in here. Feel like Leon would be standing there like Kevin in Home Alone. I'm down here and I'm really scared, just waiting for them to hit their own trap. Yeah. Yeah.
Ashley! Ashley!
Make it a little more obvious that you're there.
Shit! Hang in there.
Oh, that's just wonderful. Whoa, big fella. Oh, shit. We're about to die. Well, he is dead. First aid spray? Anybody? Locked. Of course it is.
Need a key card.
Popped a cap in his kneecap. Yeah. Of course, that's locked too. Ammo? I will take that, though. I am not going to complain about that at all.
Not looking so good.
Oh, another green herb. I'll have that on standby for later. It's at least something. Really? Do we have to do this right now? Like I said, this game is doing what it's designed to do. And that's keep you on the edge of your seat. Shit, I went from having more ammo than I could have ever hoped for in a Resident Evil game to now I'm, you know, right back to where I was. Every shot counts. He's not okay.
Gun rhymes with fun for a reason, stranger. Welcome. What can I interest you in?
Ammo.
I don't always have this in stock, stranger. Stocking up while you can, wise choice. That's good work, if I do say so myself. There you are, as you wished. Ruby's all rubbish, it makes... I'll buy it at a high. Good luck to you, stranger. That cash in your pocket or your life. Easy choice, mate.
Okay, so I could sell... Damn, I can sell this for 203,000. I just wonder if this would be worth it.
Pleasant travels.
Well, let's keep what we got. Oh, we ain't getting in there. Ooh, the freezer. I'd rather go in the freezer than the dissection room, I think. Looks like we ain't got a choice now, do we? I don't want to know what's in here. What the fuck was that? Attending pathologist Ernesto Munez Reyes. Your keycard application has been approved by the head of department. Please bring your level 1 keycard to dissection and follow the procedure on the next page. Overwrite the card for level 2 clearance using the machine located in the freezer. Overwrite card for level 3 clearance using the machine located in the incubation lab. Please ask each section supervisor for permission to access the machines. Wonderful. First aid spray. Well, let's go ahead and use our brown chicken egg. Well, stumbled on that. What in the actual fuck? Regenerator. Subject analysis. At last I have created new life. I call it Regenerator. Its metabolic capacity is incredible. Unless the parasites residing within the organism are destroyed, its tissue can regenerate indefinitely. Yes. Yes. Upon examining the body with a biosensor scope, I was able to confirm that the parasites behave like vital organs for the host, almost as though it has multiple hearts. This creation of mine is essentially immortal. Surely even Dr. Frankenstein himself would want to shake my hand in admiration. I shared the news of my achievement with that pretentious bastard colleague of mine. His face went white. Then he started scribbling something in his notebook. I thought he'd be impressed, but instead he actually had the nerve to warn me of the so-called dangers. He's a fool. I have everything under control. The subject went wild and escaped from its cryogenic tank. I was the real fool. That's just fucking wonderful.
Christ. What kind of experiments are they doing here?
Homeboy has an extra mouth on the side of his face. That's sweet. Well, there's our level 1 key card. I'm going to go ahead and guess that's the guy I don't want to deal with right now. So, freezer. Yeah, first we cool the key.
Gotta switch the power over.
I feel like trying to take that thing out is just going to be a waste of ammo. Let's be honest.
Shit, again?
This thing can just hold on for a minute. So it's going to have to be that one. Is that all of them? I think it is. It is. Sweet. Well, I've got a whopping 20 rounds for it. God, they're all gone. Ooh, see ya. Okay, and then I needed to go to the incubation lab for the other one. So now I got to switch power back again. I'm assuming that was in dissection, but I could be wrong. Oh, nope, it's right here. Okay. Yeah, because the princess is right there. Oh, great. I'm gonna guess I gotta go in there. For some reason or another. Yep. Sure do. Escaped test subject. During a recent power outage, a test subject awoke from a cryogenic stasis, broke out of its holding tank, and escaped. The subject was contained after 20 hours, leaving 7 dead and 19 wounded. We were unable to recover one of the bodies and a tool from inside it. The cause of this incident is the unstable power supply. The outdated generators cannot keep up with our demanding schedule. Management must prioritize the needs of the engineers over those of the researchers to prevent something like this from ever happening again. Biosensor scope, eh? Well, I don't have a Magnum, so I can get rid of those. I don't know if I like that.
Need a wrench to get this open.
And where in the fuck am I gonna find a wrench? Well, as much as I don't want to do it, let's just go ahead and discard, I guess, 2 of these. Because my inventory space is getting very small. Starting to get nervous, man. Game's giving me stuff. Sorry, but where in the... You mean to tell me a test subject awoke from cryogenic stasis, broke out of its holding tank, and escaped? The subject was contained after 20 hours, leaving 7 dead and 19 wounded. We were unable to recover one of the bodies and a tool from inside it. The cause of this unfortunate incident is the unstable power supply. So, do I gotta kill one of the other ones to get a wrench? Like, bro, stick your finger through the slot and go like that. It's right there. Broke my MERS. Okay, so this has 0.8 power. This has 0.5 power. Okay. Well, to free up some inventory space, I don't need 2 submachine guns. You can fuck right off.
Why not trees? Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sack. Give that the care it deserves, mate. Come back. Any welcome.
You know what? Let's put this in there too. I don't like that. Tempted to just use that, see if it works. You know what? Okay. Well, that killed it. But now there's still a second one. Well, I killed him. Still no wrench. Seeing this like oil slick, and I was wondering if maybe there was something around I could ignite it with. Well, I guess now I can freely walk around here. Got a 2 for Juan out of the deal with the rocket launcher, so that was something. Just a whole fucking gold ingot sitting in there. Why not? I'm still trying to figure out where in the hell I'm supposed to find this wrench. Well, since it looks like I'm not gonna find it in there, I want to save my rocket launcher. Now, this test subject awoke from cryogenic stasis, broke out of its holding tank, and escaped. Wait a minute. I need the biometric scope. Because they said they contained it. So I bet you, if I use the cryogenic scope, and use that, one of those things
Gun rhymes with fun.
will be like glowing or some shit. Or the biosensor scope, rather.
For a reason, stranger.
Yep, look at there, a wrench.
Even this thing is controlled. Did that do anything?
Guess I shouldn't have wrote that biosensor scope off so quick, huh? Yeah, we ain't sticking around for that shit. Ain't no way.
Not looking so good.
That would have been, like, probably all of my ammo had I stuck around. I didn't even think about it until after I threw the grenade. I was like, shit, I just let one of them damn things out. As soon as I threw the grenade.
Ashley. Shit. You're gonna be okay.
And that is the end of, what, chapter 13? Yeah. No deaths. That's a surprise. 75% accuracy. Now, there's something I want to check here just real quick. Okay, chapter 14, about 90 minutes to complete. About 55 minutes for chapter 15, and then 16 is about 25 minutes. So, hour and a half, 2.5. So, yeah, it's like a whole nother 3-hour stream based off of this alone. So, if I tried to power through this tonight, we'd be here for another 3 hours, and that's just not going to happen.
Leon?
Sorry I'm late.
No. Thank you. You brought the medicine just in time.
Can you stand?
Where's Luis?
He was worried about you. Till the end. Come on. We don't have much time. Let's get rid of these things.
For Luis.
Ada, come in. There's a lab where we can remove the parasites. Had a crazy hunch that you'd know where it is.
Their most important facilities are housed in their sanctuary at the top of the mountain. That's where I'd look.
Huh. Ada the encyclopedia.
Happy to help. Now you owe me.
Alright, yep, that's where we're going to call it. View file. The results of blank blank blank's physical examination showed that his body had become infested with a plaga, likely during one of his experiments with it. Under the supervision of lead researcher Luis Serra, an attempt was made to purge the parasite using a form of experimental radiation therapy. 16 minutes into the procedure, blank, blank, blank showed signs of severe shock and we were forced to stop soon after he was pronounced dead. The device uses external beam radiation to burn the parasite from outside the body, similar to a linear accelerator used in treating cancer. The pain is tremendous and its use could prove fatal. The post-mortem autopsy confirmed that the parasite was successfully destroyed. However, in lieu of these results, we have determined that the device requires further work and should not progress beyond the stage of trial operation. Attached is the radiation device manual for reference. I don't see that file. But anyway. Oh, Jesus. That's going to be it for today. When I get back to this, I don't know. The plan was to finish up this game this weekend. And then likely end up just playing 5, 6, 7, and 8 off stream. Let's see here. Back in like March or April of last year, I was pretty certain by like July I was going to have to be done streaming due to a work change, work schedule change. And that ended up going until October. So I managed to get, an extra like 4 months, 3 months than I had initially thought I was. And then after a couple of weeks, for the past, 3-4 months, I've managed to fit in, a couple things here and there every Sunday. But it's just, it's difficult to do. So the plan moving forward, I think, is going to be no more like full series playthroughs or full game playthroughs. At least anything that I want to play. So just the other day, I was thinking about it. A game that I would like to go back and revisit that I haven't played in a very, very long time that I have a copy of. Because I've got, a shelf full of games, ranging from PS1 to PS5. So there's a few games that I would like to go back and revisit. One of the ones I was thinking about just recently was Medal of Honor Frontline. I haven't played that game in a very, very long time. And so, if the opportunity were to arise for me to do something, be it a Friday night or a Saturday night, or, something like that, or a day off of work or something where I could potentially squeeze something in at night, maybe I'd do something like that, play like Medal of Honor Frontline for a couple hours, and then if I wanted to, I could go back and maybe finish that game, something like that. But in terms of doing like a full series playthrough of like 10 fucking games, that's just, it's not going to happen. There's just no way I can fit anything like that in. So unfortunately, yeah, as much as I wanted to do this entire series on stream plus the new game, I don't see a way of making it happen on a consistent, because even the Sundays have been, they've been consistent in terms of the day, but in terms of the start time, they've been kind of all over the place. So it's getting too difficult to try to squeeze those in, especially because I know once work picks back up again here in the next 2-3 weeks, I'm going to be probably working 6 fucking days a week again. So things might change, they always do. but maybe, you know, like next Friday or next Saturday night, maybe I can squeeze in another 3 hours and finish this game up, and then I'll be doing Resident Evil 5, 6, 7, and 8. At this point, I've been using my YouTube channel. I've been streaming directly to that off my PS5 when I play like Watch Dogs or, you know, Construction Simulator or whatever. And I've been doing that over there. There's a possibility I could still do Resident Evil 5, 6, 7, and 8 on Twitch, since I seem to have a little bit more of a following and activity on Twitch than I do on YouTube. But I won't have my camera, I won't have my mic, I won't you know, the only chat that I'll have is in a, you know, chat box. But I still don't want to just abandon this completely. I do want to still try to do something in some capacity, but what it is that I do will just, it's got to change. So with that being said, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week, we've got Grim. His schedule, he's in the middle of playing Fable on the original Xbox right now. And then if he finishes Fable, he'll be playing Toe Jam and Earl on the Sega Genesis. That is a game I've never even heard of. So do be sure to check out the Grim Gamer. Do be sure to click the link in the description below and pinned here in the chat on Twitch for the Grim Beardson Discord, where you can hang out with us all week long. Get notified of when we go live and do YouTube videos and stuff like that. No, I have never heard of Toe Jam and Earl. You've got me stumped on that one. But yeah, I guess that's all there is left for this. The thing with Resident Evil 4, I suppose if I'm talking to somebody who's never played Resident Evil 4, it's an enjoyable game. It's an intense game, for sure. But it's definitely not classic Resident Evil. And this is one of those games that's highly regarded. Even the original Resident Evil 4 was a very highly regarded game. And a lot of people have said, oh, it's the best Resident Evil game. Personally, I don't see it. So far, between 0, 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica, and now 4, this is the 6th game now that I've played out of, let's see, it'd be 9 total, because there's 8 mainline entries plus Code Veronica, so yeah, there's 9 games total, so this is game 6. Right? 0, 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica, 4, yeah. So this is the 6th game, and then after that you've got 5, 6, 7, 8. So, oh, actually there's 10 because of 0 and Code Veronica. So I'm 6 games into a 10-game series at the moment. And so far, I'm willing to bet the one that I enjoyed the most was Resident Evil 2. And I think a big reason for that is Resident Evil 2 reminds me a lot of, like, you know, some PS1, PS2 era games. Now, obviously, it's a remake of a PS1 game, so, you know, it's gonna, if a remake of a PS1 game is done right, it should still have a little bit of that feel of a PS1 game, right? But what I mean by that is, out of all of the games that I've played over the last 3 years, not counting speedruns, we're just going casual playthroughs, I can't think of a single game that I beat 4 times in a row. I beat Resident Evil 2 4 times in a row because you got Leon's story, you got Claire's story, which were different. There was a lot of overlap, but they were different. But then you also got the second run playthroughs, the kind of alternate perspective of Claire and Leon both. And then, therefore, once you beat the second run, you've got, like, the true ending of the game. So that game was done and structured in such a way that I wanted to replay it again immediately after I beat it. And there's not too many games, especially modern games, that do that anymore because they're just so goddamn long. Now, I think I put maybe 40 hours total into that game because there was also the extra survivor modes and stuff like that. So it was a really well done, really well structured game. I really enjoyed the story of that game. I really enjoyed just the layout of the police station and all that stuff. So for me personally, out of the 6 games that I've played of the 10, 2 would be the top ranking one for me. So I personally don't understand how this game, Resident Evil 4, is regarded the best Resident Evil. I feel like it's one of them things where if this is the first Resident Evil game that you played, because before Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 were PS1 exclusives. So if you didn't have a PS1, you likely didn't play Resident Evil. And like when I was a kid, we weren't allowed to play Resident Evil. We were too young for them at the time. So then, at the turn of the, millennium in 2000, you had Code Veronica, which originally was a Dreamcast exclusive, which later got released for GameCube and PS2. And then you had Code Veronica get re-released on the PS2 and the GameCube. It's late. But that one got a little bit of a wider audience, and that one is also regarded as one of the better games of the series. And at that time, it was really good. But then Zero was a GameCube exclusive for a while. I believe the Resident Evil 1 remake was a GameCube exclusive for a while. And Resident Evil 4 even was a GameCube exclusive when it came out, but then eventually it got a PS2 port. It basically got ported to everything. And hell, you can buy the original version of Resident Evil 4 on, the PS4. They made a PS4 copy of that game. But then Resident Evil 5, I'm pretty sure that got a 360 version. It also got a PS3 version, then re-released on the PS4. So it was Resident Evil 4 was kind of the first game that got I think a large multi-platform push. It's, I don't know. I look at it kind of the same way I look at Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 2, it seems like everybody and their brother loves that game, and for me, it's one of the weaker ones of the series. But, everybody has their own opinion, and that's fine. And this is a fine game. But definitely didn't enjoy it as much as I did Resident Evil 2. We'll say that. And I guess since this is going to be the last game that I stream in this format, I should probably save this for the end during the credits, but we'll touch on it real quick. Well, actually, let me give it some thought. When I finish this game, I will rank the 6 games from favorite to least favorite. Because I'm going to have to put some thought into it, I think. Because at first I'm like, I could probably whip it together, but now I'm like, yeah. Yeah, and our opinion always do seem to be different than everyone else's. But on the flip side, too, we're in our 30s now, whereas it seems like a lot of vocal people, when it comes to, throwing their opinions out into the ether, are a little younger than us. Didn't grow up on the PS1 and the PS2, grew up in an era where everything is always online every minute of every day, and that's not what I'm here for. So, with that being said, it's late. I'm rambling. It's time for me to get some sleep. So, Graham, big shout out, real MVP, every single stream. Thank you for being here. Hopefully this has been enjoyable to watch, and hopefully you've enjoyed this Resident Evil playthrough so far. Hopefully, in whatever capacity I manage to do them, hopefully maybe you'll check out the rest of the series and see what this journey takes us on. But until then, there will be a subscribe button up there on YouTube and a playlist over there for every stream replay for the Resident Evil series to date. Until then, stay suave.